Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel ThinkTech 9767. Today we are going to learn about the prototype model. Let's start it. Firstly, what do you mean by prototype? General meaning of the prototype. Let's see. Prototype is an early sample, model or release of a product built to test a concept or process. It is term used in variety of contexts, including semantics and early approximation of final product. Generally, prototype is nothing but the early approximation of the final product. If you consider the example of mobile, then it's the general prototype or it's the early approximation of your final product, and this one is the final product. Okay, it's also about the house. The first is prototype which you built. Okay, in case of house, you declare its color, windows and design. How will it look like in future? All this considered in prototype. Okay, let's see what is prototype model. Prototyping model. The prototyping model is a system development methodology, that is SDM, within which a paradigm output or an early approximation of final system or product is constructed, tested and then reworked. It is done till an appropriate paradigm is achieved to help develop the entire system or product. Okay. Then, where is a prototype model is used? Prototype model should be used when the design system needs to have a lot of interaction with end users. There must be interaction with end users. Typically, online systems, web interfaces have very high amount of interaction with end users are the best suited for prototype model. In online systems or web interfaces, there is much suited for the prototype model because there is much interaction with end users. The most important advantages of the prototype is that simulates the real and future product. It can help attract customers to invest the product before allocating any resources needed for implementation. You can test the design correctness before it comes into the production, and you can discover design errors. Before production, you can find out errors, so it's easy to modify. It's all about prototype model. Let's see the types of the prototype model. There are two types of the prototype model. First one is the rapid throwaway prototyping. In this model, developers can explore the ideas as well as get proper customer feedback. Here, the prototype need not the final one, and so it can be further iterated to develop new versions of the final product. In this model, your prototype should not be final one, so it can be iterated or it can be modified up to the final product. Evolutionary prototyping. Here you developed a prototype will primarily be incremented for refining on foundation of the customer opinion. Until the final will get accepted, it provides an improved way which can save time and efforts. This type of the prototype model save the time and efforts of the developer. Next one is the process model of the prototyping model. First one is communication. In communication, requirements or the needs of the customer understand and gather the information from the customer. After that, the construct prototype. Here the prototype construction needs the two concepts, that is cost and the time management. There should be less cost in your project and it must be fast work done in this stage. After that, the customer evaluation. Customer evaluation, inside it customer checks the prototype and customer decides it is a good or not, that is customer satisfied or not is checking in this condition. If the customer is not satisfied, then it goes to the iterate prototype and then again it goes to customer evaluation. If the customer is satisfied, then it goes to the deploy software, that is last stage. Iterate prototype, it contains the if customer not satisfied its modification, it goes to the iterate prototype. Okay, then see the phases of the prototype model. Requirement identification. Here identification of product requirement is cleared in details. It is done through interview, some product future users, and some other members of the department. Requirements or identification of the product requirements is cleared by using the future users and the member departments. Communication. At this stage, the developers communicate with the customer to gather the customer requirements, the objective of the software, and area where definition are still fuzzy are outlined. The requirements which are clear and perfectly known are also outlined. Analyzing the customer requirements, the developers process to construct the prototype. Here, all the requirements are gathered by the customer. The next one is the construct prototype. While constructing prototype, the developer establish objectives such as what will be the use of prototype, what feature of the final system the prototype would reflect. It taken into consideration that the cost of the developed prototype should be low and the speed of the prototype developed should be fast. Here, consideration is cost should be less and speed must be fast. The speed and cost of the prototype are maintained by ignoring requirements that have nothing to do with the customer's interest. Generally, the prototypes are developed based on the requirements of the customer's interest, like user interface and unclear functions and so on. It's all about the construct prototype. Then customer evaluation. Once the prototype of the final software is developed, it is demonstrated to the customer for evaluation. Customer evaluates the prototype against the requirements they have specified in the communication phase. If the customer are satisfied, then the developers start developing the complete version of the software. If the customer evaluates must be clear, and then it evaluates that its need is complete or not as the communication. In case of the customer is not satisfied with the prototype, they are supposed to be suggest modification. If customer is not satisfied, then it suggests to modify the prototype. Then iterate prototype. Based on the modification suggested by the customer, developers start modifying the prototype, and modified prototype is again demonstrated to customer for evaluation. In this way, the prototype is iterated until the customer is satisfied with the prototype. Once the customer is satisfied with the prototype, the developers get engaged in developing the complete version of the software. The prototype is iterated until the customer is satisfied with the prototype. Is main part in this session. Deploy software. Once the objective of the prototype is served, it thrown and the software is developed using the other process models. The main objective of the prototype is to understand the customer requirements properly and completely. Once your prototype is clear, then you can use other process model for software designing. As all requirements are now understood, the developers develop the software and deliver it to the customer with the expectations that the developed software meets all the requirements specified by the customer. After all, the advantages of the prototyping model. The first and foremost advantages of the prototyping model is that it helps developers to understand the certain and uncertain requirements of the customer. It understands certain and uncertain requirements of the customer as it can be modified at any stage. It helps the customer to easily realize the required modification before final implementation of the system. The efforts required in developing the final system is reduced as the final system is implemented after all the specifications are clearly understood, and there are fewer chances of final system being incorrect. Because of you should try there to correct all errors by a prototyping model or by checking it by customer. The customer does not have to wait for long to see the working model of the final system. Customer cannot or does not have to wait for long to see working model. It can be seen by any stage. There are more chances of the developed system is more user friendly. Then let's see the disadvantages of the prototype model. The prototype is developed in artificial environment, so it may happen that the customer misunderstand an elements of the system. Sometimes customer misunderstanding can take place. Seeing the working model at an early stage may create a misconception to the customer that the final product will be delivered soon. Sometimes customer get confused about the delivery of the product. User may never get satisfied as they are getting too much of the opportunity to change the specified changes. Neither customer nor developer is able to specify the number of iterations. Customer or developer can't be able to specify the number of iterations. It's all about the prototyping model. Thanks for watching the video and don't forget to subscribe the channel ThinkTech 9767.